Live from our studios at One Television Plaza, this is WTAP News at 6.
West Virginia's Attorney General held an event today about the dangers of fentanyl. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Phyllis Smith. West Virginia's Attorney General Patrick Morrisey held an emotional event highlighting the fentanyl crisis and its victims. Morrisey drew attention to the issue across the country and how West Virginia is impacted. He pointed to China and Mexico for being contributors to the crisis. Morrisey says he will soon send a letter to the new Speaker of the House of Representatives calling for major oversight hearings on immigration and what's happening with fentanyl. He also says he and Florida's Attorney General have been pushing for fentanyl to be classified as a weapon of mass destruction. A large part of the event was letting family members of people who have died from fentanyl share their stories.
This is my son, Joshua Shelton, and you see those big, beautiful brown eyes there? Well, the dealer who had moved into Morgantown, West Virginia from Detroit, was the last person to see those beautiful brown eyes.
And that's a life sentence without our child ever.
Fentanyl is the devil. It destroys families, lives, and next generations. When are people going to start listening? When it finally affects your family?
Morrisey criticized Homeland Security and the Secretary of State for not doing enough to fix the issue. We will have more details tonight at 10 and 11. Turning to the weather now, meteorologist Kirk Greenfield joins us with the first look at your forecast. Kirk?
Well, we're looking at a quiet evening. Overcast, to be sure. The Jan Dills Marietta Skycam at the top of the Lafayette Hotel says that we're at 45. The relative humidity is 42%. The winds are calm and the pressure is at 30.04 inches and falling. This evening's planner says our temperatures are going to hold pretty steady as we go through the evening. Mostly cloudy conditions. We really don't expect much of the rainfall until after midnight, but there could be a few showers associated with this as well. I'll take a look at the rest of the forecast when I return in just a moment. Back to you.
Thank you, Kirk. A man from Parkersburg was sentenced to prison Monday for a federal drug crime. According to a news release, Jonathan Hamrick was sentenced to 7 years in prison to be followed by 5 years of supervised release for possession with intent to distribute meth. In November 2021, police searched the home of Hamrick, who then directed them to a rural property in Wood County. Hamrick admitted to possessing a total of 6 pounds of meth found by officers at the 2 locations. Hamrick further admitted that he intended to distribute the meth. Hamrick also admitted that he received quantities of meth totaling 20 pounds from John Michael Wells II of Parkersburg. Wells pleaded in March to conspiracy to distribute meth and marijuana. Wells admitted to paying and arranging for meth and marijuana to be shipped through the mail from California to Parkersburg in October and November 2021. Wells was sentenced in July to 10 years in prison. Police are investigating a hit and run that sent a Glenville College student to the hospital. Glenville police told our sister station WDTV a Glenville State University student was walking on Mineral Road in Glenville when he was hit by a vehicle. It happened just before 3 a.m. Sunday. The student was taken to the hospital where at last check he was in stable condition, police said. Police are looking for the suspect. Switching gears, we have an update about a businesswoman from the Mid-Ohio Valley who went to help decorate the White House for Christmas. Victoria West, who owns the Gift Gallery in Vienna, has returned from a week of decorating the White House. West was one of 2 representatives from West Virginia selected to be a part of the decorating team. She says the memories she brought back from her White House experience are immeasurable and life-changing.
It was life-changing. It was amazing. I definitely have a hot and heavy romance with the White House now. The history that I firsthand got to experience and the friendships that I made and the knowledge that I came home with is unmeasurable.
You can go to WTAP.com for images of the decorations that she put in the White House. The Christmas train will be rolling through this weekend. The Belpre Industrial Parkersburg Railroad will make 4 stops in different counties this weekend. The train will be covered in Christmas lights. Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus will also be on the train. Non-perishable food donations, toys, and treats for animals will be collected at all locations. Regional Manager Cody Collins says he likes the togetherness the Christmas train brings.
Brings a lot of people together. Obviously, most people that do show up do donate. Last year we donated to over 4 different pantries, I believe, plus a couple of the local animal shelters. So this year should be even better.
Those working with the Christmas train hope they can exceed the amount of donations they got last year. The train will be stopping in Waterford, Marietta, Belpre, and Parkersburg starting Friday. More specific times are on WTAP.com. It's the 19th year Crown Decor and Gifts has partnered with People's Bank to set up its Christmas window display. You can find the decorations at the People's Bank on Putnam Street in Marietta. Crown Decor owner and decorator Keith McClung says this year's theme is Peppermint Sweet Street. It's inspired by a performance of the Peppermint Factory song in the Andy Williams Show. McClung remembers seeing animated Christmas displays in stores as a child and hopes to spread that magic.
And you know what? Those established some core memories for me, core Christmas memories. And I'm so excited to hear that over the past almost 20 years, people are actually creating those same memories with their children.
McClung says they are already planning for next year's Christmas setup. He says they are doing something special for the 20th anniversary of the tradition. The Salvation Army in Parkersburg is putting the finishing touches on its Angel Tree program. Parkersburg Salvation Army officers say they are seeing a significant amount of people providing gifts for the program. Commanding Officer Captain Marjorie Rao says that this is a pleasant surprise because of the low participation in the Red Kettle campaign this year. However, she says that she is glad to see the amount of community that is coming together in her first Angel Tree program in the area.
You know, with the economy being so hard right now, even the children, their wish list, they're still, our economy, or the community actually, they're still trying to buy everything on that kid's wish list that's on the Angel tag. So I just see big hearts in our community.
Rao says that today is the last day to turn in gifts for the Angel Tree program. However, she says that any gifts that come in later this week will still be accepted. The day for Angel Tree distribution will be December 16th. Still ahead, a Supreme Court case is igniting debate about the First Amendment and gay rights. That story is next at 6.
Overcast skies will lead to rain developing after midnight in the Mid-Ohio Valley. That's next. Follow the directions to upload and enter. A new winner is drawn each weekday and presented at both 6 and 11 p.m. newscasts. Phyllis?
I like that one. Thank you, Kirk.
Hey, you walked in a parade this weekend, didn't you?
I did.
How did it go? Vienna and Parkersburg?
Yes, and as soon as I tweeted out that the rain held off, in Vienna it started raining about 10 minutes later.
That's why you take your meteorologist along so that he can make a forecast and tell. Don't send that tweet.
Right, I should have thought twice. I should have asked you before I sent that. But
You had fun?
Yes, Parkersburg was very nice, sunny, mild. So it was good. It held up in the later part of the day.
Well, I'm sure the kids enjoyed it no matter how it turned out.
Yes, lots of candy. And I gave candy to one kid and he said, "This is home." So
That's pretty good.
It was. He got a lot of candy after that. Still ahead, fans are encouraged to throw teddy bears at a Bluefield University women's basketball game. How it will help kids in the community. Next at 6. Thank you, Kirk. Did you have a good weekend?
Pretty good. I saw a play over in Athens about the early history of Athens called Hotel Barry. It was very well done with both student and professional actors. I think it's an important chapter of our city's history that I wasn't aware of. How about you?
I bet that was very interesting. It was good. I walked in the Vienna and Parkersburg parades.
Now that's good exercise. Now I understand that it got a little bit kind of wet.
It did. The Vienna one, everything was going well, and then it got a little bit rainy, but then it cleared out. And then,
good.
Yes, and then Parkersburg was very nice. It was.
That's the afternoon, right?
Yes, it was 2 p.m. and it was sunny and mild and a little bit breezy, but not bad.
Good. A lot of people turn out for it?
Yes, for both. There were a lot of people, and we had a lot of fun handing out candy. And
Now, I understand there's one more yet that's coming up this Saturday, I think.
St. Mary's.
That's right. I'm supposed to be walking in that one, so maybe we'll have some candy left. You did leave us some candy, didn't you?
We have a little bit left.
Oh,
you might-
okay, good.
Well, that'll be a big treat for everyone. And we did some of the WTAP did the Williamstown Parade.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, thank you.
5 this year, 5 parades.
A lot. Still ahead, a Supreme Court case is igniting debate about the First Amendment and gay rights. We'll tell you more next at 11.